In this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the first paycheck for the month of December for my husband and myself. We're going to budget out our incomes. If you didn't know, my husband unfortunately did lose his job. However, and we are so grateful for it, that he has a severance package that he receives at the end of January. So we're going to budget out his paycheck, but it's still his paycheck, but it's like how he would usually get it. And then we're going to also go ahead and budget out my paycheck. So we also get paid every 2 weeks. And yeah, if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned. Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo and I'm budgeting me and my husband's financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. Okay, so a couple things because life has been lifing. One, it's dark because it's pouring down raining here in New Orleans. The weather has been up and down. One day, your girl's cold, freezing, burr, okay? And then the next, I'm hot because it's 70 something degrees. And or wet because it's raining. But you know what? That's life. And I'm thankful for the seasons, even though this is not a part of the season, but I'm thankful for the season. Also, unfortunately, we had a death in my family and my grandmother's sister passed, which is why I wasn't able to record a couple videos. But my husband and I, we were able to travel to Georgia and be with family, and that was a good time. But with that being said, my grandmother, whose sister passed, put me to work, y'all. She made me rake some of her leaves in her yard. And honestly, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I probably had a little attitude because I'm like, girl, this is not what we're here for. But then I'm like, you know, it's kind of therapeutic. Up until I got bit by some ants, y'all. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like I got this big bump looking thing here. My hand picking up leaves and an ant pile. No bueno. Okay. No bueno. But I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm going to budget out that first paycheck for the month of December. And I'm going to do a little cash stuffing. If you don't know, I cash stuff just a teeny weeny bit. Just because it's better for my husband and I, because he lost his job. We're in our, what I like to call transition phase, if you will. And you're like, girl, what does that mean? That means we're trying to transition in life. He's gonna get a new job. I'm trying to get a new job. We're trying to move. So with all of that comes expenses, and we're just putting all this money in a savings account, high yield savings account, so we can be prepared. But with the high yield savings account, have y'all been noticing like it's not giving as much interest? So with that, I'm also gonna say, I'm probably gonna talk about it in another video because I haven't even shared our 2025 goals. It's just life has been coming real fast, like a train, if you will. But the high yield savings account's interest hasn't been as nice as it once was. Like the interest numbers is going down, meaning we're not getting much money back for having much money in. So I talked to my husband. We're probably going to put some of that money in a certificate deposit. That's what I used to do prior to having a high yield savings account, or back when high yield savings accounts wasn't giving as much money when I was in college. So that's something we're gonna tap into. Okay, so I have my budget planner here. Okay, we have the inserts. People ask where you get these inserts from. Girl, guy, y'all. Okay, paperbymo.com is the site where you get them from. So going over the actual month real fast, real quick. This is what we're expecting to bring in per each person. My husband is O. Your girl is Mo. The only thing I just want to make sure is that is the life account. We stay afloat. And that's going to be, I'm expecting to put all of my husband's paycheck and both of his paychecks towards this, as well as some of mine. And then we wanted to make sure we stay in our food and our fun. Those are usually where we struggle, okay? So we're going to go ahead, tap into it. Oh, you know what? I write hard. So let me go ahead and pop this out because I write hard, I need something to write on top of. So I have so many pages in here. I'm probably going to take out some of the months or whatever, some of the months in the binder, just so my binder won't be so stuffed and filled up like it currently is. Okay. And again, we're a little late on this, but you know, life be lifing. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put paycheck number 1, and let me see what date this was. Hold on. Let me see. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. So the 6th, December the 6th. Okay. We're already late, but again, late is better than never. December 6th, 2024. Okay. So first things first, if you don't know, we do a zero-based budgeting, which just means that every dollar has a job. Okay, you gotta go to work. Okay, you gotta either pay this rent, electricity, internet, maybe go in our savings account. You gotta do something. I'm leaving here with something. That's what we're trying to say. Okay, so it doesn't mean that we actually have $0 in our account. If you want to do zero-based budget and you're just like, girl, I don't want to have $0, don't have $0. You can literally put a certain amount of money towards like a cushion or something. You know what I mean? Just in case, because that's important too. You never know what's gonna be a little bit over. Life be happening. Life be life, man. I really need to stop saying that. I'm tired of saying life be life, man. Okay, so this was my husband's paycheck, and this is my paycheck. I should have put Mo, but I put M. Y'all, I don't know if you guys ever been bit by an ant, but it sucks. It's just so bad. Obviously, it's a fire ant. I had to look it up because why does it have a line behind it? And when I woke up in the morning, my hand was so puffy. I had to take an allergy pill so it can, calm down. Remember why you're here. Girl, good question, because why are you here? Okay, so my paycheck, I'm just gonna do mine first. It was $26.84. And then my husband's check was $1,585.66. So my check is this high now because I got a little bit of a raise, but 2 is mostly probably this high because I stopped giving as much to my 401k when my husband lost his job because I knew we would have to adjust and go from there. So 2626.84 plus 1585.66. So that's $4,212.50. I hope you guys could see that. I didn't check. Okay, so we have $4,212.50. Okay. All right, kind of ugly, but work with me, y'all. Work with me. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys out just a little bit. All right. So $4,212.50. So we're gonna first start off with our fixed expenses. These are just our bills. Nothing spectacular here except one thing. It is the phone bill. So I think I told you guys previously that the phone bill that I pay for, really me and my husband pay for it, is my mom's phone bill, but the 3 of us are on it. So it's me, my mom, my husband. It's really, I don't know if it's a good deal or not. Oh, I put O loan. Y'all, we're not giving anything to a student loan right now. And we're going to talk about that a little bit too, because I have been seeing stuff on the World Wide Web. But I don't know. We were just saying because my mom has said that it had that AT&T phone bill. You know how people are grandfathered in. But to be real with you, I don't know if it's a good deal or not. My mom wanted to stay on it, so it just makes sense for us to keep it. What am I talking about? What am I getting to? The point that I'm about to make is that they are just so wishy-washy. They fluctuate so much. It's annoying. Like traditionally it'll be $177, but this time the bill is actually higher, and I have no idea why. And I'm telling my mom, like, go ahead and girl, do your call-in situation so we can see what's going on, because I'm tired. But we'll get into that when you see what I write down. Also, our electricity is $155. I'm just like, why is it so high when we really haven't had any air or heat on? It's just, in my mind, in December, the numbers are supposed to go lower. Life's supposed to be a little easier. So, we've barely been here, but here we are. Okay, so I'm writing $178 because that's what I budgeted out for it to be, but my actual is going to be like 188, I think, 180 something, which is what I'm complaining about, because why is it that high? But my hopes is my mom can chit chat with AT&T and we can get it back down so I don't have to pay that amount of money, but here we are. Okay, so we have subscriptions, which is $22. And then M loan, this is my student loan payment. That's $197. This is the bare minimum, right? So that is considered the bill. I put my husband loan there. I don't know, out of habit. I forgot because he does have that save plan, which they are getting rid of. But because he still has it, they're on deferment, I think. So basically, the loan payments are at a hold and he's not getting any interest accrued, right? But I've been hearing people say that without notice, their student loan service provider is just starting their loan payment back up within Save. My husband and I, we've been checking his loan, and that hasn't been the case for him. I hope it's not the case for y'all, but just in case, make sure you go check it out so you just won't be in a jam, you know? Like, you won't be delinquent. We don't want that. Okay, so this is our car insurance at $234.02. I do gotta go to court soon to see about this ticket. Hopefully, I'm praying to God that I don't have to pay anything on it and that it's thrown out, because he did hit me, but here we are. Okay, so we got rent, electricity. Let me add everything up. Also, our rent is paid in half, meaning we split it between two bills, if you don't know. So the rent is $804 plus 155 plus 51.50 plus 178, and that is for the phone, plus 22 plus 197 plus 234.02 plus 108.04. Okay, so we have $1,749.56. 1749, yeah. Just want to make sure my numbers match off screen. 1749. I write so big. .56. So we're gonna take this number and we're gonna subtract. Is that a 50? Yeah, I think that's a 50. This is how you know I can't read my own handwriting. We're gonna subtract $4,212.50. So that's gonna be $2,462.94 remaining. $2,462.94. Okay, so we're gonna go from our fixed expenses to our variable expenses, just like that. Okay, so when it comes to variable, we have food. My husband, he needs gas for his car. I need gas for my car, which has been giving us a problem, y'all. Shout out to my husband for learning and knowing how to fix the car, because that's another thing I'm gonna have to talk about later once we get the numbers together. But we've been having to put more repairs into my car, and I am frustrated. But again, happy that he knows how to fix the car. Okay, so food has been $200. Gas, that's gonna be $30. I said has been, and hopefully will stay within $200. Gas for him $30, for me $30, and then for fun, I gave us both $30, y'all. So I did that so we would be able to take it out of the ATM. You know, it only gives you denomination of 20s, right? So I take out food, I take out fun, and I take out fun. That means it's gonna be $260, which is denominations of 20. So yeah, do food, we'll do fun, and then we'll do fun. We're not taking out gas because we like Sam's Club / Costco, because we probably are going to go back, or our membership with Sam's Club is going to come to an end soon. So we're thinking instead of doing Sam's Club, we're going to do Costco. So I say Sam's Club / Costco. Okay, so that's $320. So we have an amount of $2,462.94. $2,462.94. We're gonna subtract 320. Okay, so our remaining is 2,140. That's a two. $2,142.94. Not that's a two, because it is. It is a two. Okay, so then we're gonna go from our variable to our savings. Okay. Now, when we have our savings, we include our IRA for both parties, me and my husband. And then we have our life account. This is the one where we're trying to transition and change up stuff because, you know, life is lifing. And then sinking funds. Okay. Now, with our IRAs, if you didn't know previously, we were trying to max it out for 2024. We're still going to do a maxing out, but we're going to do it in 2025. So I say all that to say, things change, plans change, and so do we. You adjust. So we're going to do $25 per person. Still giving it something. We're okay with that number. And then for our life account, everything that my husband brings in, is what I said earlier, is what we're putting towards our life account, plus a little bit of mine. But in this first check, we're going to put the whole $1,585. So $1,585 $5.66 because I write so big. And then our sinking funds are going to be $507.28. $507.28. Now, here's the thing. We probably used a lot of the sinking fund money already this past weekend because my car broke down in Georgia, and then we had to fix it before we drove back to Louisiana. Life. But the plan for the sinking funds was also some Christmas gifts. But we got to see what life is going to be like. We also have a sinking fund account, so we're probably going to pull from that because, you can't expect these things. I'm telling you. I mean, you can try as much as you can prepare for stuff, but here we are, y'all. Here we are. Okay, so what we're going to do is add this up. We got 25 plus 25, right? That's 50. Then we're going to plus 1585.66. Then we're going to plus 507.28. That means that's going to be a total of $2,142.94. Okay, that's the total. $2,142.94. And what's remaining from the $2,142.94 is going to be $0. Okay, so I think we did a pretty decent job. I didn't give extra to my student loan debt this check just because this check is bill heavy. We have all these bills coming out of it. I usually try to wait to that second paycheck to actually give the extra $200 and or any YouTube money that I get because I get YouTube money usually at the end of the month. So this is where we are with that. That's $260. So this is the bank money that I got. And I got it, just like this from the bank. So here we are. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. Hold on. 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60. Okay, so these are all 20s. Now, one thing is because we are splitting $30, I'm going to go ahead and take two tens out of here. As you can see, I owe it $80. Me and my husband talked about this because I owe the hurricane $80. I took out $80 for something. What did I take it out for? I can't even remember. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it $80 for my sinking fund. And he's just like, why? We're probably not gonna be here for the next hurricane. Just go ahead and keep it out. And I'm like, oh, when you put it like that, you make it sound pretty good. 5, 10, 15, 20. But I don't know, you guys. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna take this 20. I'm probably going to pay it back just because this hurricane money is going to be a part of our cash fund, cash money, right? I don't know if you guys knew this previously, but other videos I was saying that I took out about $2,200 from my husband's, from my emergency fund. We have separate emergency funds. And I just took it out, put it in our checking account and been slowly taking cash out just to hold on to cash just for safety. It just gives a safety blanket to me and my husband. It's just something we decided to do. It's just a lot of uncertain stuff going on right now. And we just wanted to have a little cash just in case. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so we got the 20s and then we got that. Now what we're gonna do is, oh no, this is the his and hers. Wrong one. I have so many binders. Is actually crazy. I try to keep stuff spread out just in case. So this right here is just what I allocate for my husband and myself. It's personal, miscellaneous, and then food. But you know what? I think my husband has the food envelope. Okay, so I got the food one, and we're just gonna put her, I say her, him, it, whatever, in here. Okay, so we got food, personal, and miscellaneous. So what I usually do is food, put in the food, and then personal will be my husband's fund money, and miscellaneous will be mine, just because my name starts with an M. So for food, we give $200, right? As you can see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 200. Okay, so $200. I will say, I've said this before, dealing with cash sometimes, going to not the bank, to grocery store is a lot, y'all. It is, but you do what you gotta do. So the personal is gonna be my husband's fund money. So we're gonna do, it is $30, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so 120 and 2 5s, 20, 25, 30. This way we can, just keep up with it, or have even like smaller bills. I think that works better too. And then again for mine, it's the same amount, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so 30 for me, 30 for him, and then food 200. And also, we are those people where I put it food. It's not just grocery shopping, y'all. That's not the only thing we account for. We also go ahead and account for like if we go out to eat, because you know Taco Tuesday is a day, and sometimes we indulge in the Tuesdays on the tacos on Tuesdays. Tongue twister. But whatever it is, you got to do what works for you. Sometimes when I'm like so eye on the money all the times, it just doesn't motivate us as much. So you got to reward yourself sometimes. And sometimes we like to reward ourselves with food. I hate to say it. Do I hate to say it? I don't think I do. But that's just the truth of the matter. We like to eat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you budget out your first paycheck. Don't be as late as I am. But you know, late is better than never. So I will see you guys in another video. Bye.